And Sokha was telling me about the very special public holiday that's coming up in maybe about a month. That's the anniversary of Buddha's death.
Yes, the 3 day together he was born, the day that he got enlightenment, and the day that he passed away.
Right.
The same day, the full moon day of Visakha. So once a year, we always celebrate Visakha Day. Visakha Day have been recognized by the United Nations as a peace day, Yes. And so not just in Cambodia, but all over the world, all countries that follow the Buddha's teaching, they always celebrate Visakha Day. It is the new year of Buddhism.
Right.
Yes.
I will look it up.
Yes. And if possible, you may join with me.
That would be great. That would be great.
I gonna celebrate on 14 next month.
Right.
Yes. But not a very big one. Last year we celebrated at the hall, but this year, because Cambodian community do fundraising very often for the flood or something, for the hospital. So we skip the big ceremony and we just celebrate individually at the monastery. So I also gonna celebrate at my small monastery here, so that you can know where I live too.
Right, yeah. Well, in the chat, I put it will be low key.
Oh, low key.
Low key means not a big celebration.
Okay.
Or if you have a birthday celebration and you only invite a couple of friends, then we say it's low key, something small.
Oh, yes. Good word.
Don't make a big fuss.
Yes. Around 2:00 we meet together and may have a discussion, on the Dharma we should practice in daily life. And in the evening we gather together and we celebrate as a Buddhist culture. We just do some chanting, but not much as people used to do, but just a bit of chanting and just manage some flowers, decorate some flowers for the Buddha, and then all members have to say something what they have learned one by one. Yes.
Right.
To me, even I celebrate the New Year of Buddhism, I still take the chance to develop my more understanding, and I offer the chance to people to share their idea on Buddha's teaching. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, you also can share something on that day. Yes. So you can come at the evening. I think it's a good chance.
14th of May.
Yes, 14th of May. I will give you the address.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome to my very small place.
Is it okay if I bring my family, or is that too many?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we open for all people who want to come. Yes. Yes. And you also can share what you understand. You understand about the Buddha's teaching on that day. So from now you can do more research and yeah. So not just here, even when I was in Cambodia, I still celebrate some traditional festivals or ceremony, but it's not really only culture or tradition, but because people always gather together on that day, I take the chance to share more knowledge about the Dharma on that. Yes, it's the same thing as like the water flow from the mountain through the river, and then I take the water that always flow like that to grow something.
Right. I shared your simile of, the waterfall.
Yes.
With Jim and the girls. They really liked it.
Yes.
The waterfall that looks still and unmoving.
Yes, that's right. But actually they are moving.
Yes, yeah, nothing's staying the same.
That's right. Yeah, I think if we search on Google, we can understand more about Visakha Day. Let me check a little bit. We learned about that all together today, right? Visakha Day. Do you see my screen about Visakha?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Visakha Day. See in Chinese, Singapore. Yeah. Visakha International Day. It's can. Maybe I'm not good at doing research.
Oh, I can see United Nations.
Where? Here?
Oh, I
United Nations, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, this is the place where the Buddha born, He was born here, in Nepal. Let me read a bit. I read and then you correct me.
Okay.
Is it okay, Sukha?
Yes, I really enjoy it.
Yes. We start. The day of the full moon in the month of May is the most
sacred.
It's
like holy.
Oh, sacred day to millions of Buddhists around the world. It was on the day of Visakha 2.5 of millennia ago, in the year 623 BC.
So, BC, before Christ.
Before Christ, yes. Yeah. That the Buddha was born. It was also on the day of Visakha that the Buddha attained enlightenment. And it was on the day of Visakha that the Buddha in his 80th year passed away. It's amazing to me. He born, enlightened, and passed away on the same full moon day. But not me.
That was his final day. Yeah. Final death. Yeah.
On the other day, we talk about 3 kinds of death. One is Kanika Marana, mean die every moment of Namarupa, or physical phenomena and mental phenomena. And the second is Samati Marana, when we say someone die or something. Yes. Because of they still have karma or attachment, the next existence still continue. Yes, reincarnation always happen after they die. But for the Buddha or for Arahant, when they pass away or they got nirvana, it is the last death. It is called Samucheta Marana. Samucheta Marana. Samuchet means completely die. Completely die mean no more die.
Yes.
Last death. Yeah. The General Assembly, by its resolution 54/115 of 1999, recognized internationally the day of Visakha to acknowledge the contribution that Buddhism, one of the oldest religions in the world, has made for over 2.5 millennia and continues to make to the spirituality of humanity. This day is commemorated annually at the UN headquarters. yeah, headquarters and other UN offices. So commemorated.
Commemorated is when you remember, and you do something special, to remember. You might down flowers, or you might chant, or you do something special to remember.
Yes.
Sort of celebrated and remembered.
Yes. In consultation with the relevant UN offices and with permanent missions, which also wish to be consulted. Background. The teachings of the Buddha and his message of compassion and peace and goodwill have moved millions around the world follow the teachings of the Buddha, and on the day of Visakha commemorate the birth, the attainment of enlightenment, and the passing away of the Buddha. A message from the former Secretary General Javier Pérez to Buddhists on the day of Visakha in May 1986 reads, "For Buddhists everywhere, it is indeed a felicitous opportunity."
Which just means well chosen.
Yes. While commemorating the birth, enlightenment, and passing away of Gautama Buddha. Gautama is his name. Yeah. Khmer called Kodam, yeah, but the Latin words say Gautama Buddha. To celebrate his message of compassion and devotion to the service of humanity. This message is today perhaps more relevant than ever before. Peace, understanding, and a version of humanity that supersedes national and other international differences are essential if we are to cope with the complexities of the nuclear age. This philosophy lies at the heart of the Charter of the United Nations and should be permanent in all our thinking, especially during this International Year of Peace. Xavier Pera de Sela. So it's end. Okay, it's enough, I think. Celebrate only the three important days of his birth, his enlightenment, and the day of passing away.
So this is a stupid question, I think, Sochea, but was the Buddha the first person to achieve enlightenment?
No. He said in the sutta, millions Buddha, countless, in the past. In the past, not just in this earth, but many earths.
In the different realms.
Yes.
Right.
And in this earth, there are 5 Buddha. Since the earth started until now, there are 4 Buddha already. And before this earth would be destroyed by the fire, there will be another Buddha in the future.
Right.
Yes, but when from one Buddha to another Buddha, all teachings have completely forgotten. No one think of the Four Noble Truths anymore.
So there needs to be another Buddha when people forget about the teachings.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes. So he compared to the sun. There will be another sun rise when the sun today set. Yes, but it is still at daytime. There no more any more sun. There no more another sun to come.
Uh-huh.
Completely gone, and then another sun come to make the world light again.
Right.
Again.
So we don't know about the other Buddhas.
No.
Only Buddha knew about them.
Yes. It's our over or beyond our thinking about that. But in this sutta, he just remind us to be aware of precise time of having the teaching now. Don't let the chance just gone without understand nothing. It's the same thing as if the sun still in the sky and we still get the light from the sun, do your work before the sunset.
Right.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Or you will miss the good chance today.
Right.
Because all realities are here now. Yeah. And the formula instructed by the Buddha is also still have.
In the chat, I put a saying in English, don't do tomorrow what you can do today.
That's right.
Don't delay.
Opportunity. Don't do tomorrow what you can do today. Wow, it's good.